Hello!
Happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday, and who wants to hazard a guess what today's topic is? Don't try and guess, I'm just going to tell you.
You should already know if you watched the Minute of Wisdom this morning.
Did you watch our Minute of Madness? Our Minute of Wisdom? It's forgiveness. It rolls perfectly off the back of self-love.
Self-love.
What better way to exhibit self-love than to start a program of forgiveness to all of those that have hurt you? So I digress. I'm Chris.
And I'm Lindsay, as you guys know. Hopefully by now some of you are new in the group, so maybe this is your first video, which is why we introduce ourselves every time.
Yeah, and we are from hugyourchaos.com.
Chaos.com.
Yes.
This is our group. We love you.
So let's talk about forgiveness.
Forgiveness. And I posted an article on that today too.
Yay! So forgiveness is one of the most powerful things that you can do in life. And the reason why is because it has nothing to do with the person, the people, the situation, the event that hurt you.
Nothing. And guess what? Anything can be forgiven. I know that's going to strike a chord with some people.
Anything at
But
any
it
time can be forgiven.
People forgive some gnarly shit. I've forgiven some gnarly shit.
Oh yeah.
You know why? Because I don't want to be prisoner to those people anymore.
That's exactly right.
And you know what? I know you guys will probably find this really surprising, but I was like a hateful motherfucker for a long time.
A HMF.
Hateful mother effer. And now forgiveness is one of the most beautiful aspects of my life. I love not holding grudges.
It's just such a profound thing to do. And it's because, all right, so here's the thing. A situation happens, an event happens, somebody gets up in your grill, something happens in your life, and
They wrong you.
fucking hate it. And you're just like,
They wrong you.
How can I forgive this? How can I ever let go of this slight? This was the worst thing that could ever have happened to
Damn
me in
this
my
person.
life. Damn this person. Damn this event.
I will never forgive you.
I am never going to forgive it.
And then you hold on to that and you freaking carry that.
You know, doing that is like slowly
You're like a
backing
little
up.
Garima worm tongue with your anger over here.
Yeah, it's like slowly backing up, grabbing the cell door and pulling it shut.
On yourself. Clang.
And then-
Anybody ever been to jail? Me.
And then putting the padlock in place and taking that key and putting it in your pocket and standing in the cell and saying, I'm in prison. And I'm never
going
gonna
to
get out
stay
of
here.
here.
I'm going to stay here because of you. I'm going to stay in this prison because of you. Because of what you did to me.
Do you know what it takes to let go, to get out of that prison cell? It has nothing to do with what happened, the person, the event, the situation. It has nothing to do with that. All it comes down to is, I forgive you. I forgive you. I do it for me. I forgive you for me. And when you forgive yourself for you, you take that key, you unlock, you open the cell door, and you're free. That's what forgiveness does.
It's a beautiful...
It has nothing to do with condoning the actions, the events, the situations.
It's irrelevant.
What happened is irrelevant.
It is. And I know, I understand. And this is something that gets people's panties in a bunch every single time we talk about it. Because gnarly things happen to us, right? Hi, I was a heroin addict, right? For a really long time. You know what happens to women heroin addicts who roam ghettos? Bad things. That I'm not going to go into detail on this video because it's not the time or the place for it. But bad things happen, right? To people who put themselves in dark alleys at night, right? I'll leave that to your imagination. You know what? I'm not mad at anybody who did me wrong anymore. Because you know what? I finally got tired of carrying that stuff around with me. I finally got tired of even the crap from like growing up, okay? My dad is a great man. Was he emotionally available growing up? No, he was not. Did he provide for us in a lot of other ways? Yes, he sure did. He worked really hard to provide for us. Was he really challenged in communication and emotions? He was. Did I end up just like him? I did. Was I angry about that? I was. Did I use that as an excuse for a long time? I did. No excuses. I used that for an excuse to be a really just self-destructive, miserable, angry person. And you know what? When I finally got enough of an ass kicking and I finally woke up and I finally started practicing forgiveness and I started realizing that like me sitting around looking at the world thinking that the world should treat me a certain way is exactly it's a setup.
Mm.
And when we can swallow our pride and swallow our ego and get into a little bit of humility and just accept things as they are, it allows us to move forward in life. And there's tons of wonderful books and practices and things that you guys could Forgive for Good is a book. I forget who wrote it. There's a book on Ho'oponopono. I hope I didn't demolish that. Is a Hawaiian practice of forgiveness. It is a beautiful, simplistic practice. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I forgive you, I love you, thank you. To the negative emotions.
Yeah, speak
to yourself and to the person. I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. But like, what are some of the things? I want to hear them. Where do you guys struggle with forgiveness? Because you know what? If you can't forgive someone else, there's probably, and this again is probably going to strike a chord, but that's what we're here to do. You're probably struggling to forgive yourself for something.
Right, there we go.
So think about that.
So let me throw this out there. Anybody that's read my book, will know that The Last Alchemist, anyone who's read The Last Alchemist will know from the storyline that I was betrayed quite young by someone very close to me. And I kept that inside myself, unforgivable, unspeakable, for absolute years and years. And I mean, I'm talking like up until recently. And if I look at my life now, I can sit here and look you right in the camera, the face, the eyes, and say, nobody in my life has ever done me wrong. And do you know how I can say that? Because when you reach that point where you forgive, it wipes the slate clean.
It wipes the slate clean. You stop with those little tick marks about who did you wrong, and where you got fucked over, and where you were this and that and that, and me.
I live in a dangerously level of freedom in my life, a dangerously cool level of freedom. And the reason being is because I went back to every slight that I was holding on to across my life, and I forgave. I forgave myself, I forgave the people, I forgave the situation. Doesn't mean I condoned it. I think it's fucking deplorable, some of the things that have happened.
Right.
But I'm not going to hold on to that. I'm not going to keep myself locked in that cell.
So if you're struggling with forgiveness and you're just pissed about something that happened, it's time for some healing. Right? You gotta take the action. You know, and that's where we're here to help. You know, Hug Your Chaos, a big part of the Hug Your Chaos programs that you guys can go and you can read about, hugyourchaos.com/about, hugyourchaos.com/coaching. See the things that we offer. Go explore it.
Check out the testimonials.
Right? hugyourchaos.com/testimonials.
See what we do for people.
And no pressure, because you know what? We're not here to waste your time or anybody else's time.
Right.
If you're not ready for coaching, that's okay. We love you and we want you in this group and we want to support you in every way possible. And that's a big, massive part of why we make these videos.
Totally. And we always will.
However, if you are ready for higher level support, schedule your call. I'll drop the link in with the video. Get on here, schedule your free call with us. It's free. You will get clarity.
When you get to that point that you are ready for that next level, we can help you.
And that's what we're waiting for.
That's what we're passionate about. Because, you know, digressing a little bit, that's the meaning of life. Once you have overcome your own shadows, darkness, difficulties, and you're at that level of freedom and forgiveness in your life. Life's meaning is all about helping other people get to that stage, and that's what we want to do. So when you're ready to take that step and you're done struggling, jump on our website, hugyourchaos.com, and hit that little thing that's plastered all over it saying book your free 30-minute breakthrough call.
And we'll leave it in the video too. And
totally.
You know what? It's you guys have to take the action.
Yeah, we're not going to force you.
So much love. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.